Welcome to Primetime Sports. I'm Brendon Fairbairn.
And I'm Erica Johnson. We are so excited to get into our first topic, doing the most.
Where each week we choose one male and female athlete, team, or coach we feel is doing the most at CSU to highlight.
This week, my Doing the Most award has to go to Andrea Brady, the redshirt senior that dominated against Utah State. Brady with the rebound. Check this three by Brady. Brady just being in all the right spots at all the right times. She was really able to get those rebounds that helped the Rams out on offense and defense. That right there just proves that she is doing the most. This one was a real nail-biter game, but the Rams win 56-55. Taking a closer look here at why Brady is doing the most, Brady racked up 11 points. 5 to 9 field goal, 55% field goal rating, and 8 rebounds. 3 were on offense and 5 were on defense. She truly shined this game. Brendon, who does your Doing the Most award go to this week?
Well, Erica, my Doing the Most award goes to true freshman Mariana Kiss of the men's track and field team. Kiss took first in men's shot put and second in the weight throw at the Air Force Invitational earlier this month. With a new personal record of 54 feet and 9 inches in men's shot put and an outstanding 18-meter throw in the weight throw event, the future looks very bright for CSU men's shot put team as Kiss leads a trio of Rams on the podium. For men's shot put, Jackson Morris took second place and Bo Gordon took third. Way to represent CSU, boys.
For our next segment, Ram Buzz, we took to Twitter with 3 polls to find out what Rams think. What is the Ram Buzz this week, Brendon?
Well, Erica, the first question I asked Rams Nation was if they thought the Rams football team would go over or below a 500 record. What do you expect from the Rams football team this upcoming season?
In the Ram Buzz, Rams seem to have mixed opinions about this poll. I found that shocking. The results were pretty close, with 54% taking above a 500 record and 46% taking below a 500 record. You know, I agree with Ram Buzz here. You know, the Rams have a fair chance with a clean slate, new recruitment, and a new head coach. They got quite a bit coming for them. I think that a fresh start is something that this team really needs.
Yeah, absolutely. The new addition of Steve Adazio brings a whole new culture, exactly what the football team needs.
Exactly. Question 2 from the Ram Buzz polls, I asked Rams what they thought about the men's basketball team. Will the men's basketball team finish top 3 in the conference? How do you feel about this one, Brendon?
Well, I agree with Ram Buzz here, Erica. The Rams were on a 5-game winning streak before their 61-77 critical loss at Utah State last Saturday night. As of today, the Rams sit at 6th place of the Mountain West Conference, but they aren't looking that far away as they are only 1 conference game away from 2nd and 3rd place. But it's going to be a tight race as Boise State, Utah State, and New Mexico all share the same 5-4 conference record. The Rams have the opportunity to take over the conference with their next 2 games against 2nd place Nevada and 3rd place UNLV. Rams will have Moby Madness on their side as both games are at home.
Well, you know, Brendon, that Moby Madness is enough to get anybody excited.
Oh, absolutely. Our last question for Ram Buzz, we asked you guys if you thought it was fact or fiction that the Rams softball team will make it back to the national tournament. What do you think, Erica?
You know, I'm going to have to agree with the 74% that said that the Ram Buzz was voted fact. The women's softball team made it to the national championship last year, and the team has 11 returning athletes from last year's team, and they only lost 5 seniors. I think there's enough returning athletes that will have high expectations for those new athletes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The expectations for the softball team has always been high. This year is nothing different.
Yes. For our final segment of the night, we are excited to introduce Can You Do That?
This is where we find the top 3 plays and videos that make us wonder, can anyone else do that? My favorite Can You Do That moment goes to Florida Gators kicker Evan McPherson. He kicks the ball from the 20-yard line all the way to the 2nd level and is able to spin the cap off of a Gatorade bottle. I have not seen anything like that.
Yeah, you know, I really liked this one too. I'm amazed by how the cap is the only thing that moved. That is insane. Our second Can You Do That moment goes to sophomore guard Mac McClung of the Georgetown Hoyas. McClung steals the ball from Xavier forward, Najaya Marshall, and takes it down the court and slams down a 180 reverse dunk.
That is insane. There might be a slight chance I can do that if the rim was a lot shorter. But for our final clip, we go to New Jersey, where the Rutgers Scarlet Knights took on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. But we're not here for the game. We're here for the halftime show. And if you're speechless, that's okay. You're not the only one. It blows my mind how she can spin that fast and stay still. The best part is that they are both blindfolded. They definitely don't skip their ab workouts.
If you're able to do any of this, make sure to show us on Twitter, and we'll include you on next week's show. I know Brendan and I would love to see if any of you can do what we showed.
Oh, absolutely. And before we leave, we would like to take an 8-second moment of silence for Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, and the 7 other victims involved in that terrible helicopter accident on Sunday.
Kobe will be remembered as a sports legend and, more importantly, an icon.